Today we're going to take a quick look at proportions. We're going to use tables, and we're going to have problems that have the word or in it, which is a little different than what we've had in the past. So 3 quick problems. Hopefully it will be pretty painless. Okay, we're going to pretend like we have a bag of marbles, and when we opened up our marbles and counted them, we had 5 red, 4 blue, 8 green, and 3 orange. Well, before I get ready to solve my problem, I need to know what is the total of marbles that were in that bag. So I've got 9 plus 8, I believe, is 17, plus 3 is 20. So we know we're dealing with 20 total marbles. So when I look at this, it says how many green marbles should there be in a bag of 225 marbles. So we're talking about green marbles, and we're talking about a bag with, I'm sorry, I keep kicking that table, the projector or something. So we've got green. Remember I said let's make our little notes over to the side just so we don't forget, and then we're looking for our total marbles. Well, if we look up in our table, we see that we had 8 green marbles out of 20. So we've got 8 green, and we had a total of 20. And we're going to compare that to 225 marbles. So if we had 225 marbles, we're going to put that on the total, because the question says how many of those are green. So that's going to be our variable. So I like to go straight to the variable. So 20x equals, and I'm going to put 225 times 8. And that's going to be 1800. I'm going to divide by 20. Remember, that cancels out, and I'm left with 90. So what that is telling me is that there should be 90 green marbles in this bag of 225. So that's how many, let's say if I needed, 300 marbles, I know that I would need to buy more than 225. So it just kind of gives us a little more information in case we need to dig a little deeper. Now it says how many blue marbles in a bag of 458 marbles. How many would we expect? So we're looking for blue marbles, and we're looking at the total. So the blue is going to be 4 out of 20. So the question is, what's going to happen if we have 458 total marbles? Same concept, 20x equals 458 times 4, and that's going to give us 1832. We're going to divide by 20, and x equals 91.6. So roughly we would round that to 92 blue marbles in that bag. Okay, so now it says how many red or orange marbles in a bag of 300. So it does not matter if they're red, or they could be orange. And we're still looking at the total. So how many red marbles do we have? We have 5. How many orange do we have? We have 3. So we put that 5 and that 3 together, which means 8 of those marbles fall into this category. So we put 8 over 20 this time, and we've got a bag of 300. So we've got 20x equals 8 times 300, which you could probably do that in your head. And we're going to divide by 20. And we get 120 of them should be orange or red. It doesn't matter if it's orange or red. And I think I told y'all a story accidentally. I think I said I had 3 problems, but I really have 4. But anyway, it's okay. So if we see the word or, let me come back real quickly. If we see the word or, we need to add those 2 colors or shapes or whatever that question is asking us. We're going to add those 2 pieces together. Okay, if a bag had 25 blue marbles, approximately how many marbles were in the bag? So again, we are looking at blue marbles, and this one's just set up. Remember we said proportions were kind of like puzzles, and we had to get all the pieces in the right place. So this is the total. So if we go back to our baseline, which is this one, blue would be 4 out of 20. Now we have to read this kind of closely because the wording is a little bit different than the other ones. It says if a bag has 25 blue marbles, so this time the 25 goes here, and it's asking how many total marbles we would have. So our X would go at the bottom this time. Same concept, you just got to pay close attention to what's missing. That way if we put our little keynotes or keywords here, it helps us not make careless mistakes as much. So we got 4x equals 20 times 25, which is 500, and we're going to divide by 4. Which is 125. So there would be approximately 125 total marbles in order to get 25 blue marbles. Hope you find these 2 practices fairly easy. If you've got questions, I'll be glad to help you.